Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. A Veterans Day celebration to remember in American Memorial Park. Also tonight, a family fun day follows with veterans helping veterans. And welcome back to Earth, Miss CNMI. Welcome to Saipan, Miss Earth CNMI. And in sports, Frank the Crank Camacho is frankly crankly. An interview with our happiest cage fighter. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Your search for unbeatable internet speeds is over. Visit Docomo Pacific today and sign up for as low as $60 a month so you can experience our fast, reliable internet speeds for yourself. Docomo Pacific, better together.
Tangy pickles, slivered onions, tender pork covered in our delicious barbecue sauce, and topped on a home-style bun. Behold, the McRib. It's not just a sandwich, it's an experience altogether. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Just a short flight from Saipan, adventure is soaring high at the Hilton Guam. Guam Adventures invites you to take flight on our zipline adventure, a breathtaking ride where the ocean sparkles below and the island breeze rushes past your face. Glide over tropical gardens, feel the thrill of the drop, and capture that perfect view. This is one experience you'll never forget. Show your CNMI driver's license, and we'll even throw in snorkeling at one of the best spots on Guam, because adventure shouldn't just lift your spirits, it should lift you right off the ground. Book now and take your trip or layover to new heights. We can even pick you up. Book now at GuamAdventures.com.
I love Mariana's Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Half a day, Tirawami, and welcome CNMI. You are watching the Channel 2 News on Wednesday, February the 12th, from our studios high up in Capitol Hill. Yesterday, on the 11th day of the 11th month, on the 11th hour, a Veterans Day celebration. At American Memorial Park on Veterans Day on the island of Saipan, we see a governor, we see a mayor, we see Khalili, we see a college president and senators and judges and congressmen and congresswomen, while the Pacific Winds Orchestra plays to the growing assembly of veterans, their families, and their neighbors. Luis Morena is a teacher and a saxophone player.
And I'm also a 26-year active duty retired U.S. Navy. And we're here celebrating Veterans Day in order to honor those around the world, defending our freedom, defending our Constitution, and a hello to all my brothers and sisters around the world. Miss you guys.
Jesus Manabusan Castro.
It is very important for us to serve the military is because for our family freedom, So when we travel, we have no fear of some enemies will give us an obstacle or something like that. So we have to be prepared on our own island as well as in the United States.
Cadet Captain Lai Hong of Saipan Southern High School.
So to me personally, I think Veteran Day is a very important day where we really get to come together and honor our veterans for what they've done for our country. And we also get to just get to know more about our community and know what they've been doing for us.
Mayor R.B. Camacho and NMC President Galvin De Leon Guerrero.
It means a lot, for those veterans that, to really sacrifice, to go out there and defend our country. And not just to defend our country, but to also, sacrifice to leave the family behind.
You mentioned earlier we have some of the highest enlistment per capita enlistment rates. My dad was a veteran. My late father, my brother is a veteran. Many people in my family are veterans. So you're right.
It's not how much the money, it's not how much love that we place on them.
Amen.
Veteran Brad Rosala, today's Master of Ceremonies.
We hear year after year, speech after speech, talking about us having the highest volunteer Army or military folks per capita in the entire United States system. So we have a lot.
And what does it mean to the people here?
The service?
Yeah.
Well, it's for some people, it's a way to just go somewhere and do something with them, with their lives and all that stuff. For some people, it's patriotism. They want to go out there and carry on a tradition for their families. For me, it was I knew I wanted to serve and I wanted to do something that I didn't think that folks that I grew up with would expect me to do. So I joined the infantry and I went out and did some cool things and came back.
It is a Veterans Day, and I urge everyone, especially here in the CNMI, to think about our members who are not here on island already, who have gone before us, as well as the people that are still living, because being in the military is no easy task. It's a pain in the rear.
And the Color Guard presents A Wreath is Laid, 21 Guns Salute, and anthems play.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave by Fatu Hatano di sini Udinu Otano.
Congressional Representative Kimberlyn King Hines.
Today we honor the men and women who made the decision to serve, to defend not only the United States, but the ideals we strive to live up to: freedom, equality, and opportunity. To defend these islands and to stand for something greater than themselves.
Ms. Hines came home especially for these Veterans Day celebrations.
I sit on the Veterans Affairs Committee. This is an issue that's very near and dear to my heart, and I wanted to make sure that I'm here and I show up for things that are important.
Why are the veterans so important to you?
There's so many of our sons and daughters enlisting to join the service, and we have so many people coming back home, and access to care is just very limited. And these are folks who are willing to ultimately give it all, their life. And when they're done with the service, they come back and have very limited access, and so I don't think that that's right. My daughter is a veteran. My best friend is a veteran. My father-in-law is a veteran. And so, some of the most very important people in my life are vets, and I see the impact of their service to them on a personal level. And so, it's the least that I could do.
And with the event's close, a family fun day at the softball field in American Memorial Park assures that this Veterans Day continues. And after the Veterans Day celebration at the softball field in American Memorial Park, a family fun day. As we travel from the Veterans Day event to Project Buddy Check 670 in another section of American Memorial Park, Representative Thomas Manglona.
I know today's Veterans Day, and I wanted to make it a point to give you guys our token of appreciation, because we know that the sacrifices that you guys had, not everybody has gone through. And as veterans, you guys can connect the most to other veterans. And your work, you're really doing God's work.
And you guys are doing this all from your heart because of your love for your country and your islands. And we wanted to do this as a token of appreciation from the House. And again, we're working on the legislature. This is just a plaque for now. We're working on the resolution for the legislature. And I just want to take this time to tell you that we appreciate all your hard work and your sacrifice from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you, guys. And thank you, my colleagues, for joining us. This is for you. Thank you, guys. And when I heard about Project Buddy Check, I was touched because they've been able to make such a big impact in such a small time. And it's because they're veterans. And veterans trust veterans. And that's why these guys are so crucial to helping our veterans, because they know what they've been through. And I wanted to make sure that we honor them today.
And ice cream and games and information are shared at the Family Fun Day created for veterans and their families by veterans and their families. Coming up, Miss Northern Marianas Descent is set for its first pageant. And Miss Earth CNMI returns home from world competition. Welcome to Saipan. It's all beautiful. Next. You want your eyes to see this.
Trust between service provider and customer is important because it forms the foundation for a long-term positive relationship. Trust influences everything from customer satisfaction to loyalty to community relationships.
Customers provide feedback on the services they receive from us, and their experience is our success.
I recommend Docomo Pacific to a lot of people, especially if you game. If you're like me, who live basically around the internet, they really, Docomo does really care for those who are their customers.
Honestly, from where I work at, I'm a customer service, and customer service is big for me, and they meet our expectations.
One of the positives of being a Docomo customer is the service. For us as a restaurant, we focus a lot on customer service, and it's nice to see, Docomo doing the same thing.
It's clear that they've been working to deliver more value for local businesses like ours. When their internet works consistently, it fades into the background, and that's how it should be.
Just a short flight from Saipan, adventures calling from Guam. Guam Adventures at Leo Palace has a perfect mix of thrills and sightseeing this holiday season. Check out our off-road adventure where the trails splash, spin, and roar. And for our NMI residents, after you ride, cool off with a free water park pass at Leo Palace Resort and enjoy 20% off lunch because adventure works up an appetite. So whether it's a weekend escape or a layover to remember, make it count with Guam Adventures. Book now and turn your trip into a thrill. And yes, we'll even pick you up. Book now at GuamAdventures.com.
This Christmas, give the gift that keeps on giving: health, strength, and confidence. Gold's Gym Saipan gift certificates are the perfect present for anyone on your list, friends, family, or even yourself. From memberships to personal training sessions, it's a gift that inspires a stronger, happier New Year. Stop by Gold's Gym Saipan today and make this Christmas the start of someone's fitness journey.
At Mariana's Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Welcome back. You're watching the Wednesday night edition of the Channel 2 News. The experience of travel can be one of pure exploration, to take the opportunity to disappear into another world, thus gaining a perspective that may have been lost with time. Another experience of travel can be that of representation, where we are serving as a conduit for an idea, a dream, or a people. Welcome to Saipan, Miss Earth, Northern Mariana Islands. Aria Keelback is returning home after representing the CNMI by placing in the top 25 of the Miss Earth contest.
Definitely an interesting experience and one that I never imagined for myself, but it was overall amazing. It was incredible getting to travel to the Philippines and seeing the amazing welcoming people, and then it was also incredible to meet all of these incredible and intelligent women from all across the world. My favorite part would have to be getting to talk to the other girls and hearing all about their own culture and the countries that they are from, and the special thing about Miss Earth being the advocacies that they bring to the stage. It's not just a beauty pageant, it's about preserving the earth, and how they do so individually with their own individual and unique passions was amazing to hear.
Aria is an animal welfare advocate. She runs Boonie Babies on Saipan with her sister Grace.
We always grew up loving dogs, and it's something that I've always been passionate about, and then moving to the CNMI as a young teenager, it felt like it was a blessing to come here and see this desperate need for the stray dogs here and know that there was something that I could do to help that aligned so perfectly with my passion. So I am so grateful to be able to use my advocacy to serve the community here in that way.
The responsibility of advocacy and representation is not a challenge to be diminished.
Yes, absolutely. It's such an honor to be somebody that they can look up to, and I feel so much pressure for that, but it's a good pressure to have. I feel like I'm striving so hard to be that good representative for them, and that respect goes both ways. I love seeing these young women and the amazing things that they're already doing. My advice would simply be to never bend for anybody. They are doing amazing as they are, and I feel as young women and as women growing into adulthood, there's so much pressure from society to do this or do that or change this way or bend somehow that way, and the truth is, being you is perfectly fine, and keep doing it and staying strong, and you will do great things. Oh, I am so grateful for everybody in the Marianas. I have felt such unwavering support that has been absolutely what's gotten me through this whole crazy, chaotic journey. And I am so grateful and so honored to represent this community, and I hope that I've done well in doing so, and I love you all very much.
All right, thank you so much again.
Thank
Congratulations
you.
and welcome home.
Thank you so much.
All right.
So glad to be back.
To rise to the occasion, to stand tall, to represent your islands and their Boonie Babies to the entire earth, and to smile through it all. Welcome home, welcome back, welcome to Saipan. And early this morning, the pursuit of cultural identity and representation is explored through the Miss Marianas Descent pageant's Culture, Heritage, and History Workshop. At the Multipurpose Center in Susupe, the Northern Marianas Descent pageant director, Rowena Ogo.
Today is the Chamorro Carolinian Culture, Heritage, and History Workshop.
This 7-day workshop is designed for pageant contestants and their support teams.
To immerse themselves in our culture of Chamorro Carolinian, only because we have to admit it's fading with our generations, and it just might be gone. This pageant is actually centered and focused on the culture, the heritage, and the history of the Northern Mariana Islands, and most especially with the lifestyle, practice, and everything about the Chamorro Carolinian people here in the islands. All the contestants have to be an NMD.
NMD is Northern Marianas Descent, either by bloodline or through familial relations. A panel of educators, artists, cultural representatives, many of whom were involved in the island's language symposium, are taking part in this Contestants Heritage Workshop. Contestant Siana Tossi.
I joined the pageant just to get in touch with my roots more because I'm a Chamorro woman, and I thought that it would be a really fun experience to get to know myself better as well as my culture and just to try out something new.
Siana is a second-year student at NMC majoring in education.
This pageant itself is like the first of its kind. This is the first ever Miss Northern Marianas Descent. And for me, it was more about representing my community as a Chamorro woman instead of the pageant itself. So it's more about the experience.
Dana Hogart is also a sophomore at NMC.
Today is the first day of our workshop.
As an NMD contestant, we are here to learn more about our culture and heritage. This pageant in specific has intrigued me to join because it's more about the culture and our community, and I would love to be able to represent my island.
This workshop is a 7-day journey into the language, history, and culture of the Northern Mariana Islands. The Miss Northern Mariana Descent first annual beauty pageant will take place on January the 26th. Dr. Lawrence Camacho is Catherine Perry's latest guest on Your Humanities Half-Hour. The commissioner of the CNMI public school system, Dr. Lawrence Camacho, is a retired lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army. He discusses the craft of leadership in adversity.
So what did you mean when you said it's important to be yourself as a leader?
Try to not overdo things, try to not be overzealous, because you know, in the middle of a fight, you also tend to sometimes have successes, and successes lead you to be overzealous to the point where you find yourself tripping over your own feet, right? Like, your own debacles. So what you do is you try to be as much removed from the actual situation and be able to see and hear and understand the situation you're in the middle of, and then see where you can engage. And that's just the military mindset of knowing your operational being, but at the same time knowing where your role is, what your role is, and then try to engage. But to be yourself means that you cannot try to be someone else that is not you, or you cannot influence others to be other people and that it's not them. So you have to understand them and then utilize their strengths and then understand their weaknesses to be able to kind of engage and win over situations, win over engagements, win over, win the objective.
You can see the entire conversation with Dr. Camacho on Your Humanities Half-Hour with Catherine Perry tomorrow night, Thursday at 7 p.m., and again on repeat Saturday night at 7 p.m., right here on KSPN2. Coming up in sports, the father of Franklin the Cranklin, Frank the Crank, is letting his kids do the fighting, but he's doing the talking. Next.
The king is back like prodigal. I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm on the headline, the deadline. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Mariana's Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas, sports fans! The CNMI's very own Frank the Crank Camacho was here on island for the Mats on Fire competition this weekend at the Garapan Roundhouse. Frank's two sons, including Franklin the Cranklin, were competing last weekend in a jiu-jitsu competition. Frank, born in Guam and raised on Saipan, is a former blue belt jiu-jitsu world champion and a Micronesian Games gold medalist. He began his mixed martial arts career as a teenager by entering and winning Trench Tech's Rites of Passage and Trench Wars competitions. By 2017 and in his 20s, Frank had worked his way all the way up and into the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. It's a mixed martial arts organization where he shared the world stage with such legends as Drew Dober, Neil Magny, and Benil Dariush. Now, in his 30s and living in Guam, Frank is married with 4 kids and is CEO of, among other things, Blades by Crank. He's a busy guy.
I do compete slightly in jiu-jitsu. I'm officially retired from fighting, from mixed martial arts. But fighting is all I know, right? Mixed martial arts is all I know. It's probably one of the hardest things that I've ever done. It is the most honest and the purest thing that I've ever done. It constantly makes me a better father, a better husband, a better community member, because of the amount of discipline that it takes, the amount of respect that it takes, not only to your opponents and to your training partners, but to yourself. In the sport that we're in, mother time doesn't wait for no one, right? I'm still young, I'm 36. But you know, I have a family of 4, you know, beautiful wife, beautiful family. And now I was just so blessed to find like my calling with instructing and teaching. Most importantly for my boys, right? So like I really took on the leadership of like teaching the kids on Guam, more so because I wanted to spend more time with my kids, and it's like, oh man, I can do it, I enjoy it. And now we have over 60, 70 kids, you know, in our academy, and I'm so glad that I found that next step, to scratch that itch, I guess, you know?
Yeah, to use who you are.
Yeah.
Do you miss the big stage?
You know, there's aspects
aside from the money.
You know, well, man, first off, there's no real money in it, you know. I know, but I think on aspects of it, I do miss aspects of it, and I don't miss aspects of it. I don't miss the aspect of cutting weight. I don't miss the aspect of leaving for fight camps and leaving my family, you know. I miss the rush. I miss the developmental skill. Now I'm starting to realize that I am really enjoying. Now as an instructor, I'm giving, but as a competitor, I was always taking and receiving.
The opportunity to receive mentorship is a blessing. Cookie Alvarez was Frank's ever since, but now it is Frank's time to mentor others.
What a blessing to have Cookie here, and all the support of the parents and the community and the academies and the teams and the coaches. It's so beautiful. And thank you. Nice to see you. Finally, we got it done. We appreciate you guys.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass, and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight will be partly cloudy with only a 20% chance of isolated showers with low temperatures of around 79 degrees and mild breezes. Tomorrow, Thursday, will also be mild, beautiful, a tropical paradise with only a 20% chance of isolated showers, mild winds, and high temperatures of around 78 degrees in the day and lows of around 78 degrees at night. The sun has set tonight at 5:45 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow morning at 6:18 a.m. and with beautiful white clouds floating on a deep blue sky, the day will begin with all of us, again, thanking our veteran family members and neighbors for their kind and noble service. And I will see you and them in the water or on the land. Well, that is news, sports, weather, and Veterans Day. Saipan, have a beautiful Thursday. We will see you again on Friday.